Welcome back, Stassi23 here, back again with some knife therapy. And before I get started, if you like this video, please drop a thumbs up for me. That helps my channel way more than you'll ever know. And if you don't like it, hey, thumbs down works as well. And if you like knife content like this and you're not already, smash the subscribe button so you don't miss any of the content. Today I have a pretty exciting one for y'all, at least I think it is. This is the new Benchmade Mini Adamas, the 273GY-1. And the reason why I'm excited for this because I love Shane Siebert's designs, and the original Adamas was just too much of a brick for me to enjoy. So when they announced this, I was super excited to check it out. My local shop happened to get one in, and I saw my buddy Zach had his video up on it, so I knew he'd be the first one since he's got the inside scoop on the Benchmades, and my shop happened to get one, so definitely decided I was gonna pick it up. And there she goes. This is the first one, the all blacked out version. You have that same exact design aesthetic as the larger version, just shrunk down. Looks like still got a pretty beefy stock. I don't know if it's the same exact stock as the other one. I would think it's a little thinner. Let's get some specs out of the way. We're gonna do this is more of a first impressions than an unboxing. So I'll give you all a little bit more detailed until the full review. I will be doing some testing on this. You have an overall length of 7.5 inches, a blade length of 3.25 inches, a grip area from right there to right there is about 3.75 inches. So perfect medium size knife. This is the exact dimensions that I really like. I love a 7-inch knife, 7 to 7.5 inch knife. It just really appeals to me. Let's check out your thickness. Well, let me close this up. Your thickness in the scales is 0.59, so it's a good bit thicker than your average half inch. Your blade stock thickness, this is at 0.14. Let's do that in millimeters too, because I do know I have some people that enjoy that. 3.59 millimeters, so it's definitely some chunky stock. I know I've seen some super hard use testing on the original Adamas, and that thing takes a beating. This would have to be, in my opinion, their most stout knife, even over the Contigo. And like I said, it's very attractive, and at least to me it is. You have that same gray coating that they often use. I hope it's better than the bug out coating, because in my opinion that coating's trash. Unless you don't use your knives, then of course it's going to be great. Because I hear some people talking about how good that coating is, but I didn't abuse my bug out, but I used my bug out, and that coating was just torn to crap really quickly. So I'm not sure what the coating is. It has kind of like a rougher feel to it. I don't know if you can kind of tell by that texture. I don't know how that's going to equate to slicing capabilities. Now, this isn't supposed to be this is made as a hard use knife. Another huge selling point for me was the fact that these newer ones are made in CPM crew wear. I absolutely love crew wear. I had a Mannix in crew wear. Excellent stuff. Very tough stuff. Holds a great edge. And then to top it off, I looked on the stats. I think it was on Knife Center or one of those GP knives, and they show what their Rockwell in these at. And if it's true that they rock well in it, what they say, it's from 63 to 65. So that's really nice. Glad they didn't, try to keep it low to have more, of the toughness, which I don't know enough about that to be able to say whether that helps or not. Just for some giggles, let's see what the behind the edge thickness is. It actually doesn't feel that thick. I mean, it feels like your average Benchmade, which isn't like the thin. Theirs are usually like 25 thousandths or so. But let's see. I just calibrated my calipers, so it should be pretty much on. And wow, wait a minute, 17 thousandths? Is that correct? Let's see. Make sure I was getting the bevel good. Okay, that's more like a 24 thousandths right there. Let's try this area again. Make sure it's just not thinner up here. Oh, it is 18 thousandths, or about 17 and a half, 18 thousandths up here. And let's check up in the front. 27 thousandths is definitely thickening toward the front. So should be a good user. It's not super heavy because you have all these holes in there. This is a black class, meaning like they're tactical, law enforcement type. There's Siebert's name right there, and this is a first production. I don't know why I thought they weren't putting first productions anymore on their knives. I don't know. It's got I like these the Parkerized clips. They seem to hold up to wear and tear a lot better. And I like the way they look. They already had that scratch pattern all over them. Tip up, left or right hand, deep carry pocket clip. So it also came nice and smooth out of box. It came perfectly centered. And as you can see, if you look at that tip, my camera's wanting to go in and out. Look at that tip. It's fairly even. So the grind up, at least by the tip, is fairly even. One thing I did notice though, opening it and closing it and stuff like that and inspecting it, that these cone-shaped thumb studs, at least for my fingers, aren't the most comfortable. They have like a hard edge up here. And as long as I kind of get underneath them, it's not as bad. But I definitely, it's not something that I would be able to like keep opening and closing unless I use that axis lock. Or let's see, or if I spidey flicked it. I don't know how hard it would be to change this. I don't know if that accepts like a Torx driver or something. I will let y'all know that in the full review. Because if I can easily take those off, I will be swapping mine out at least. I might have some titanium ones I could put on it or some more black ones. Sorry, the lighting is going kind of in and out right here. I'm not in my normal spot. I am currently moving all my stuff to my new shop, which is at the back of my house. But I'm in limbo right now. I kind of stopped taking mod work for a while because I'm getting that all set up, and hopefully it'll be back and running. And if y'all are interested, I will do a full shop tour. If that's something y'all want to see. And I can't wait to start using this one. If y'all want to see the test footage of that, I will put this thing through its paces. And if it performs the way I think it will, I'll probably pick up a second one because I like Crewwear that much. And we all know Benchmade has a great warranty. Axis lock is plenty strong enough. Get some size comparisons of some more stout knives. Got the Alliance Design Bangarang. These two are very similar in overall size. The Adamas is just a hair longer, but if you own a Bangarang, they're very similar feeling in hand as far as thickness goes. Even though the Bangarang still, look at that. The Bangarang's a chunky monkey, but it fills out the hand nicely. But it has, kind of a similar feel. One thing that I noticed as well, and I mean, can't really complain about this because it is a black class knife, so it's in that tactical realm. The jimping up here, it definitely locks you in, and they got jimping here, and kind of like on a Mannix, they got the jimping here, here, and here. I can see right now when I'm doing my testing, I will probably have to put on gloves because that is going to irritate my hand really bad. But we'll have to see. I'll try it without gloves first, and we'll wait and see. The G10's finished nicely. It's smooth, not polished, but smooth. Looks like it's smooth than maybe blasted or something like that. Black liners, black bar, everything blacked out. And then the blades like that charcoal gray color. Just really, really cool. Some other size comparisons. The Strider S&G, another beefy blade. The S&G is a good bit longer, and the PT would be a good bit shorter. And the 3.5 inch XM18, another nice and beefy blade. Now, let me see. I'm pretty sure both XM18 and the Strider are both, yeah, they both have way thicker stock, but they are bigger knives. And I think, are they the same? So, our Strider, yeah, I think Strider uses, do they use it? It looks like it might be a little bit thicker than the XM18. Not something like, I'm not one that wants thicker stock. I like my knives to be nice and slicey. And I do like, you know, occasional hard users. I mean, just like, you know, Strider and the XM18. Two more. Got the, this is the Praetorian Slim, the Medford Praetorian Slim. These two are very close in length, and you have about the same, you know, broad blade. And here's another Crewwear, my Crewwear Shaman. This is another reason why I like Crewwear so much. This Crewwear Shaman, man, just holds a great edge. It's a little bit harder to sharpen. Something that I've noticed on my Wicked Edge, it does take a little bit longer to sharpen, but, you know, it's not a bad thing always. And one more last one, another beefy one, is the Cold Steel AD10, and the AD10 dwarfs it. But none of those would even come close to the full size as far as beastly. So there you go. That is the Benchmade Mini Adamas, the 273 GY-1 in a Crewwear steel. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them down below. If you have any ideas on, you know, real world practical testing y'all want me to do with this, I'm not going to destroy it, but if y'all have some stuff that y'all would like me to cut up, y'all let me know, and I might try to put it in the video. All right, guys and girls, I hope everybody's having an absolute wonderful day. I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.